Hello, everybody. How's it going? Guess what? I'm still sick. Who could have guessed it? Anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at Nika's dominant totem winning Bellona. I think he got every totem except 2. I think he didn't get the first one. But anyway, this is game 4 of the semi-final King of Dragons. And the Ferryman score at this point is 2-1 to the Ferryman. Draft-wise, pretty standard drafts on both sides. I kind of like the switch up to the Amma in this game. Didn't mind the Ganesh. Didn't mind the draft all in all from the Ferryman. I think this was one of their better drafts, which they lost with. But yeah, I think Baskin got that first totem, right? Pretty sure. I wish I could have edited in a totem counter maybe. But you know what? I'm still sick. Give me a break, okay? Oh man. Oh, I have did go to the quiz this week. I'll have to give an update in my next havering on that. So I recorded 2 gameplays before the patch hit, season 11. I recorded this Nika Bellona game, and I recorded the genetics Ymir game that was requested. I'll remember who it was. Well, I'll check who it was before I post it. Someone posted that on the last PoV demo review. I asked who you wanted to see, and that was the answer. Anyway, this is a really, like, if a lot of people thought Nika should have been MVP, I think this game is a lot of the reason why he played so well in this game. Dominated all over the maps. I think he gets a solo kill at some point against Cyclone Spin. He got every totem, and in late game fights, he just, I don't know, there was something about it where he would, like, invade the blue there, successful blue invade. He just wouldn't die. He would just live on like 10% HP for like 20 seconds and just keep going in. It wasn't like he was running away. He only went forward, which I thought was super sick. In terms of the comps, I mean, they're both pretty good. I guess late game you'd give the edge to the dragons because there's a rat on the side of the ferryman, right? Pretty sick across the board. Baskin, it seems to me, over this tournament in general, I think a lot of people, well, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. I definitely think he could have changed his playstyle up a little bit for this set and the later games and gone for a bit more pressure in solo lane and maybe competed with Nika. Just to get the momentum back a little bit for his team. There's an ult for the totem. Look at him go, man. Every single ability he's got. Slams the ball on it. Never punished. Rat not on the way. I would have liked him to switch that up, but one thing it's worth keeping in mind is this is how Baskin played the whole event. In the first set, they played up against the Scarabs. I think Deathwalker, I think on Bellona, went 12 for 0 in totems against Baskin. I think it was either Osiris versus Wukong or Bellona versus Wukong, I guess. And it just didn't matter. Baskin still, maybe he was even around. I can't remember what he was playing, but anyway, fail blue invade there. Pressure is focused towards the solo side. But generally this laning phase... Oh no, this is a kill. Yeah, did Baskin... He didn't ult. He ults late. He could have ulted the ult. I don't know why... Oh, he didn't get that. You know what? I'm going to go back quickly. I want to watch this back. Let's see what happened here. They went for the blue invades. Give it a sec. So Nika pressures him. They went for the blue invades. Sino managed to secure it. There was a rotation from Paul on the top, but not there in time, and they back out successfully, so he slowed. I mean, you just gotta be ulting that, right? Like, surely. Obviously he dies. Lastbra kind of messed that up, missing 2 out of 3 of the swoops, but yeah, that was a pretty bad death from, just as I'm like trying to say it wasn't really Baskin's fault, that was a really bad death from Baskin. He should not have died there. If the Bellona ult doesn't stun him, he never dies. So if he just ults the ult, I don't know. Do I check one more time? I don't know if perhaps he just didn't quite have mana. Should we check? No, he definitely had mana. Why didn't he ult? Did he not hear it? That ult is kind of quiet. Skin diff, perhaps? Maybe skin diff. Smart skin choice by Nika. I think there was someone commented that. Is it this skin has a different ult sound than the rest of them? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's copium. Baskin probably should have stole it defensively. Nika should probably pick up his blue, and he does. But anyway, 1-for-0. Laspera gets the first blood. Totem's up, Nika. Get it! Get the totem! It seems like... So Baskin could have got that totem, and he just doesn't want to. I remember when I was spectating this at one point, I noticed the totem was up for a while. He rotates the mid instead. Dardes looks like stayed safe. Didn't use anything, really. But yeah. Apologies for the kind of break on content. I got sicker, believe it or not. Like the middle of this week, I had to take a day off work. First day off work I've taken at this job. This Bellona ult. So they're gonna go for the blue invade, another blue invade. This time Paul can't rotate. Looks like he was around towards the green. And they know he's in mid, so they go for the blue invade. Nice. Extending this XP lead that they have in the jungle. Helping Nika continue to bully the lane. Another totem goes down. Oh, hey! PoV, you are in the SWC crowd. For some reason I'm looking at 8 XP per minute. Yeah, he's up about 80 XP. That's the thing about Totem. You know, people talk about the gold it gives, but I think the really strong part of it, especially early game, is the MP5 just allows you to stay up and farm more efficiently. You know, it's a reason why you can do things like pressure blues. It's a reason why you can just get a natural XP lead from being around for neutral farm. You just constantly have mana. You have the MP5 from being within your tower range. And I think, like, you know, the gold is good in this game. I think it was like 11 to 2 totems, maybe 10 to 2. So you're talking over the game. It's a gold fury, pretty much. It's going to be like a, you know, 1,000 gold to your team. But the other part, oh, where's he teleporting to? Teleports back to solo. Nothing much going on. Getting the totem. I spectate this in a weird way. I think I was probably in like a, you know, sick fever dream. Did a lot of fast forwarding. I was in a rush. I think I wanted to get to bed. I'd already recorded the Genetics Ymir game, and then I recorded this one as well. So we're speedrunning the laning phase. Not too much to look at anyway. Dragons get gold even without Nika rotating. Baskin's probably going to get this. Baskin seems to be more focused. This is actually something I remember in the play-in tournament. I looked at Blue's Ultra's stats. And the Ferryman won the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure Baskin had pretty low totem count, but really high cooldown buff count. So I think this is just something that he likes to do. He prefers to go for the... Look at that minion. He prefers to go for the cooldown buffs over the totems. Is this why they do the lane swap? So at some point, I think Nika just stays in solo. So the moment he's skirting around the wards, that's his own ward there. So I think he avoided all... Look, let's have a quick look at the pathing here. Comes this way, skirts around the Gold Fury vision, goes underneath, so avoids this ward. They had no idea he was here. This was really cool pathing. It ends up not mattering because he doesn't hit this. He hits it onto the wrong target. Paul managed to just about skirt out of range. Yeah, I remember noticing that when doing the demo in the first place. But yeah, this is where it starts to liven up a little bit. I need to, you know what? I'm gonna make a nice thumbnail for this one. I think something cool with Nika beating the shit out of totems as Bellona, a totem king, something like that. But yeah, I've got some more ideas for content going forward. I have a couple haverings I wanted to record. One around my wish list for Smite 2. One around competitive going forwards. I've watched a few videos from different pros on their thoughts on competitive. I took some notes on my phone, so maybe I'll paste them over to my laptop, my PC at some point. Pyromancer. Look at that damage, Aurora. Ooh, it looked like Nika thought about ulting in there, but knew that there was still... Oh, that's such a sick ult. Did he catch his dash? He must have. I think Paul either dashed or something. Anyway, Paul for PBM. There's that... Oh, I wanted to look at that. He beads the silence. Look at this till he gets his... This is such a sick beads, by the way. Such a sick beads by Nika. I think this is a game where you actually get a lot of value from looking at a PoV. That was so good. He predicted the ohm. I mean, I know it's kind of obvious that the ohm is coming, but the fact that he pre-beads it, he makes sure he gets his bludgeon off, It's so good. Such a great beats by Nika. Picks up the kill, runs down Aurora, double kill for him, 2 for 1 for the team. Pyromancer still up. They should be able to do it now off that pressure. We'll see if they do. That was super cool. They do kind of RNG that. Could have easily been stolen by Amatu. That's one thing about the Dragons in this tournament. They ripped things, they ripped objectives, and they didn't lose anything. Look at this! Why did Baskin not... Taunts! Why did Baskin not just get this? Was he on the Dragon side? Was he like, the crowd are enjoying it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Surely you just contest it, Baskin. I don't get it. What happened? Why is he so afraid? Surely just to stop the momentum. There was a couple totems I felt like he could have got. I don't know. Again, he went for the cooldown camp there. Obviously prefers it. Gold Fury fight probably about to come out. Paul. I think they force his dash and dive in here, right? Ooh, another missed Bellona ult that forces the dash. Now he's under his tower. Throws out the ult around the back. Comes the bat. Hello, Raffled. Welcome to the video. He's climbing across the desk. Hello. I'll pick him up for you. Here's the Raffled. Oh, welcome to the video, my son. Your claw is in my t-shirt. All right, okay, nice. Sit down. Anyway. They're doing Gold Fury while Nika takes care of business in mid. He's making sure that they don't make her like a Hail Mary FG call. The team are comfortable that they can zone and do it without him. And they do. Now we're looking. Oh, this is when I'm just looking at the totem while Baskin's here. Get the totem, Baskin. Why isn't he doing it? I think he does get this one, does he? So Nika goes, oh, Raffled is leaving. He's sick of me talking. Oh, hey, he got it. He did it. Second totem of the game. Got the first one, and I think that's the last one. Yeah, he bookended the game with totems. Got the first, got the last. Didn't get any of the 10 in between. But yeah. Nika gets all but 2, rotates over. Hello. Hey, this is where he just body blocks him. Just trying to make sure that Cyclone can't dash out. Cyclone actually does very well there. One of the coolest ADCs under pressure, in my opinion. Cyclone spin. You're not going to fluster that guy. Did have that unfortunate Freya game. I just don't think that Freya was a very good god. Question mark. I feel like crit hunters with range are so strong. Oh, he dashed the wave here. So Cyclone dashed to clear the wave, not thinking that Nika could be here, obviously. I think we get another good feeds here at some point. Hang on, wait for it. Wait for it. Everybody prepare your past my windows. Still gets the kill though. Still gets the kill. If you don't know, if you're a YouTube-only viewer, I met a few YouTube-only viewers at Worlds, which is funny. Dragons get FG after Nika gets the solo kill, but if you're a YouTube-only viewer, that's a Twitch emote we have that we use when people miss abilities. Because I can't remember where it came from, but I used to say, like, I don't know, like, oh, Tothel just flew past my window when people miss it. So, we have an emote of me looking like that. That's where my window is. Doxed. Doxed! Now everybody can find out where my house is. Anyway. 20 minutes in, 8-3 FG, and 11k gold in the lead. Still got one tier 2 to take off the map. Player damage 17,000 for Nika. About 1,500 above the second place, which is Paul on the Toth. I didn't feel like Paul did a whole lot this game, and he must have been pumping the damage. Nardes on the Merlin, a god who I did not think was going to be good going into this event. Silly me. Of course, all of these games went extremely late. Mid laners did not do a whole lot up until the late game. I almost feel like mid laners maybe could have gotten away with going like a tablet build, but I'm not sure. I feel like it would be really difficult to stack, just because there was so little fighting, and if there was any fighting and you were getting stacks, you would do so little damage compared to the other mage. If the mage has like Book of Thoth stacked and Divine Rune finished, and you're sitting there with your, you know, 10 stack tablet, 20 stack book, feel like you're just going to be so useless in fights. Anyway, they split push. They go 1-1-3. It looks like Nika looking to pressure this out. Us just going to hit the Phoenix. I'm not sure that he's ever getting that, but he's pressuring. It looks like they're just keeping pressure here. They are actually pressuring the solo Phoenix. I thought they were just going to keep pressure here to prevent the ferryman getting set up, getting wards set up in their own jungle and getting space for their fire defense. But it looks like they actually want to push. I'm not sure that they can. There's not a whole lot of time left on this Phoenix, but there we go. Nika gets into the gap. And this is another one of these fights where he gets low, but he just never dies. Good mantle stun. But look, he goes in, he goes out, he goes in, he shakes it all about, and he just dives into the backline. It's crazy. Look at him. He just doesn't go backwards. Only goes forwards. Me trying to spectate in the Order Titan base. Very, very difficult. That's why, a little bit of inside baseball here, but when you're watching pushes into the Order Titan base, normally Doug goes like POV of one of the defenders. It's because all of the stuff gets in the way. Oh no, we've got the Titan health bars in the way. Nika build, let's take a look at it. Should have commented on this earlier, probably. Axe of Animosity, Phalanx, Executioner, Shoguns, Mantle, and then working on Kings. Not a whole lot of tankiness. The Mantle stun went kind of crazy there. I feel like Mantle in general was an item that just kind of had fallen off the face of the earth, but looked good for Nika. Helps a lot, I think, when you're diving carries and it's going to be a close fight. The stun can be really meaningful. Anyway, pushing in. They've got the solo Phoenix down. I like this pathing from Nika. Pushes Titan, pushes a wave into the Titan. Fire minions are wailing on it. They go on to Laspra. It's Sino dashing forward, but will disengage. Nika gonna end up kind of low here, but doesn't panicle. Feels safe enough. They back out. They did get the dual-side Phoenix there while that was going on. So they rotate over to try and pressure on Nika and Laspra. Rest of the team picked up the Phoenix. This might be... I mean, I might only have this demo and the Ymir demo to go. I would like to do some more Worlds content. I was thinking about seeing if I can figure out how to roll back the client to watch more demos. I know there is a way to do it. I don't think it's published anywhere. I don't know if that's because they don't want people doing it or what. But I would like to be able to watch the demos back. If anyone in the comments knows, feel free to send me a DM. Is Nika just going to solo out this Phoenix? Pressuring mid. I feel like another thing the Dragons really fixed in this event was their sieging. I've talked about it a little bit up to now, but like, look at this damage, by the way. No joke. Nika just wailing on Baskin. I mean, Baskin is, you know, he's a tanky boy. Doesn't matter. Also went for the mantle, by the way. They get all three Phoenixes down here. They split efficiently, and then they look for a final push. Laspra gets engaged on in mid. It looks like they know there's no vision here. Hardez just frontlining. This is when the pause comes out, isn't it? I think something went wrong with Aurora's keyboard or something here. I remember someone saying that he had to, like, change his cable or something. I fast-forwarded through this. It was a risky one. I just about get it unpaused in time. And we maybe missed the bit where Paul respawns and survives, but... yeah, this is such a lame... I'm actually going to pause for a second here so we can talk about it. It's so awkward in this situation because both teams spend, you know, a minute, 2 minutes talking about exactly what they're going to do. Like, Nika's like, okay, I'm on top of him. I'm bludgeoning. I'm about to slam the hammer down on his face, but he's going to respawn, so I don't know if I kill him. And the coast's like, oh, I'm in trouble. I've beads then Aegis, but Sino's right behind me. Cyclone Spin's trying to hit me. And Nika's like, yeah, he's right behind you. You can see him there. You just need to run out. I don't know. This is such an annoying situation to be in, but we'll see when the unpause comes. Oh, I went to 8 times. There we go. I actually got it pretty much spot on. The Nika beads? Nika beads as soon as the unpause came through to make sure he didn't get his bludgeon silenced out. Didn't get a kill, but they do, however, kill Baskin. Now, Paul actually does really good damage here to discourage the chase, but we're about to see another fight where Nika just will not fucking die. It's ridiculous. It's obscene what he was doing at this point. I'm sure this is the one. So they know Paul dashed here. That's what the go signal is. They know they're like top no dash. Oh, never mind. They just end. Okay, it's not the fight I was thinking it was. Crazy how he didn't die. You guys see that? You guys see that? That was nuts. That was nuts. I don't believe it. Anyway, that was it. That was Nika's Totem champion Bellona with the damage build. It's a very interesting build. I would call this one the Nika build. I'm sure everyone pinged the map. Let's pause here and take a look. 26,000 damage. Low wards, actually, across the board. 1 ward, Baskin? You don't get any totems? You don't do any wards? Yeah, you can't see Darda. Darda's had 4 wards. Pretty low. I'll put myself up here. Why not? I'll move myself around. Damage. Pretty low for most people. Darda is only 15k. Paul about 25, 26k from Nika. Is absolutely crazy. Yeah, low damage numbers, 16k damage difference in solo. And then if you look at damage mitigate, Nika still mitigate 11k more than he took. The same as Baskin with taking less damage. So he mitigate a higher percentage of the damage he took as well, which is crazy. I guess it's just because of like Bellona ult procs maybe and fighting in lane. Maybe he mitigate, I don't know. But it feels like Nika just went crazy in that one. I guess because the dragons were ahead, they're going to be ahead on penetration. Therefore, solo laners are going to be mitigating less on the other side compared to Nico, who's playing against less pen, mitigating more. Anyway, I don't know if we want to see the builds one last time. What am I hovering over? The wards? I don't know what I'm hovering here. My Spectre. Okay, we could have a look at the builds one last time. Double Executioner, Coast finally dropped that dog shit build he was doing after a while, hated it. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one where Cyclone went Kins. I think that's simply because he did not have time to get 2 crit items online. They were so behind that he had to just get an item online, which was going to give him damage as soon as possible. So went for the Dom and the Kins. It doesn't really help them get that much damage off. And you can see like only 1 recipe sold on the side of the ferrymen, on the side of the dragons. All the recipes except PBMs sold. So yeah, cool game though. I hope you enjoyed this demo review. There will be instructions down below on how to do demo reviews yourself. Give a like if you did. Leave a comment. Do whatever you want to do, you know. I'm not the boss of you. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you all next time for the Genetic Shamir one. See you later.